All right, people, we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the IT show. That's what Jimmy Fallon always says. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. All right, so I'm going to send out some invites to some people that might be interested in it. All right, so here we go. Share invite. Okay, so now maybe we get Sharon Pinkston in here. She was talking about wanting a reading last time. We missed it. Well, we have a lot going on. And where did the Facebook go? That's really weird. Facebook is gone now. I had it there. How could it be gone? I didn't close it. That is weird. It just disappears. Okay, so Sharon, where are you, Sharon? There you are. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we are live now. So let me see. Do I have anybody here? Okay, wait a minute. No, there we are. Nobody's waiting to get in here. Andy, what's up? Andy, you can be on the show if you want. You want to be on the show? You can help discuss things. So yeah, no, I gotta shave. But then when I shave, then Venus gets mad, and I don't like it when Venus gets mad. uh, yeah. All right, so um, I got this book from. If you watched Peter's show last week or Monday actually this week, I ordered it Monday and I just got it today. Pretty damn impressive with Amazon ordering stuff like that. See that? By Steve Aspen. All right, so he's a new author. I'd recommend you get this book. Support him. It's on Amazon. It's not that expensive. Andy, you'll probably buy it next anyway. Or you already bought it before I got it. Sharon, come join the show. I sent you a link on Facebook. Sharon, if you hear me, I sent you a link on Facebook. You can join backstage, be on the show with me. All right. So just go ahead and click on that link and then come on in. I'll add you to the stream. And if you have any strange stories to tell, you can share them as well. And maybe we can get Kimberly. Kimberly's back on uh, and here. Well, not here, but she's. Uh, oh, okay. So okay, yeah, she'll be busy traveling. Okay. No worries. Just take your time getting better. All right. So Craig, what are you doing, Craig? All right, let me see that. I need to check with Craig. All right, let me see here. Oh, that's another show that he's watching. Okay, never mind. All right, so now did she get here? Yeah, Kentucky Banshee's here. Hey, what's going on?
Not
How you doing?
much. How you doing?
All right, you're crackling up. What are you using for your mic? Is it your phone?
Yes, my phone. Yes.
Do you have earbuds for it?
I'm gonna try to find them. Hang on, it might help.
All right. Yeah, she's doing. Hey, Venus, you want to get on the show? I'll send you a link. Hold on. Esther had to take the night off. She has some stuff she's getting ready for, and she had to take the night off to get all that stuff ready. So I wanted some help with this, and I asked for some help. So hopefully we can get some. Uh, hey,
I'm here
Youpie.
now. Can you hear
All
me
right.
better?
Still crackling, still breaking up. Um, so you're just using your phone? Okay. Yeah, I think you said that is how you do that, right?
Yeah, I got
And
some earbuds, but they're not that good. So yeah.
okay. Turn down if you can. Maybe turn down the microphone part of it.
Okay.
You know.
How's that?
No, it's still crackling.
I'm
uh,
sorry.
no worries, no worries. We'll get it. We'll get it. But you're here though. You're here. So you wanted a card. What card? What cards did you want? Did you want one of mine?
I guess
Yeah.
I've never done this, so yeah, go for it. I've never done
Oh,
this,
okay.
so yeah.
All right. So now I've been using these cards here called Psychic Development by Tana Newberry. Okay, so you can order those on
Oh,
Amazon. That's where I got mine. And they're a oracle deck that's basically trying to help people understand what they need to do to achieve what they want. You know. Now, of
yeah,
course, you can do that in prayer to God. I get that. You can do all that. You do everything else you want to do normally, and do the same stuff. You don't have to rely on totally the cards. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is
okay,
that when I read a card for you, or cards, if you want more than one, I could do three. I could do four, however many you want. Oh, three or four is usually the key there. 55 card deck. You don't want to overdo it.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oopie. All right. All right. So, and I know what you're working on with your music, and believe it or not, I see you moving up and down the charts, and I see Kimberly hopping on the charts every now and then. You know,
Uh-huh.
and but you I see going up from six to four to eight to four or whatever. So people are listening. So
That's good.
what I see now the cards didn't know this, and I shuffled the cards, and they didn't know this.
Okay,
But here's the card that I pulled for you on this one here. If you
okay,
can read, if you can read that, recognition number
okay.
36. Recognition. That means that you are in the middle of getting recognition, or you are still seeking recognition, or you're still seeking, all of your possible recognition.
Yeah.
Um, Now, have you had any experience with the paranormal? Like, if you handle an object from somebody else's, like if it's a watch or if it's a knickknack or something on the shelf, and you're like got a sensation like, oh wow, this says something. Have you ever had that issue?
It was a picture hanging on the wall that my daughter had gave me.
And you had a sensation about knowing something on it, right, or about it?
Well, it was a mirror, okay, and I
Okay.
moved the mirror, and when I moved the mirror to a different wall, and then put it back. And then when I put it to a different wall, I was there by myself one day, and the mirror went sliding down, just sliding down. Like, you better move me back where I'm at. So there you
Okay,
go.
I know what your audio problem is too. If you have the YouTube stream on, mute the YouTube stream itself, because you're on the call with me. You can hear me directly, and also if you have like your Facebook uh, video running for the show, mute that as well, because again, you're on the live show with me, so you're hearing like two or three layers of audio because you got two different windows open. So all right, so
I don't.
check that out.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
on
It
your
just said,
on your YouTube channel, if you're on that, then you just go ahead and mute that window for that YouTube channel.
oh,
Okay,
okay,
and then you
okay,
won't be hearing. I'm like with the cutting out, it's like I'm hearing double because the phone's trying to hear both channels. So
okay.
I'm just letting you know. So anyway, with that picture idea now, I didn't know about that picture. You know what scrying is? And then number 38, scrying. Venus and I have talked about Venus B Psycho there in the chat. Venus and I have talked about scrying, and scrying is usually used with a mirror that you see visions or whatever, you know. But now you can do the same with the picture. You know, if you see a picture and you get a vision or a thought, you know, perception about that picture, that's similar to scrying. Okay, you're getting a
Okay.
message. You're getting a message about something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's something. Yeah.
so recognition, seeing or sensing something about a picture or whatever, a mirror or whatever you want to say, but you're getting a message about dealing with possibly your family. Okay, so think
Okay.
about that. Um, Now, if you have, well, in your case, your practice is your music. So now this is talking somewhat about doing these card readings or whatever, and 41, but it could mean anything. Step up your practice, whatever your passion is that you're doing, which you're already doing that. Okay, you're doing shows at the clubs and things like that. You're getting put out
Yeah.
there on radio stations and people are listening to you. So I mean, you're actually doing that already. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Bobby, how you doing? Bobby's here. All right, then
Hi, Bobby.
and he does a space wave show on at 10 o'clock on radio. And then
Okay.
here is Claire uh clairvoyant. No wait, clairsentient. There you go, clairsentient. I had to look at that word twice. Number 8, but clairsentient ability. I have to look that up. What that actually means. I know what the other ones mean. Um, I think it has to do with something that you have the ability to sense the energies about people, and somebody like if somebody's in a bad mood, you can actually
Okay.
know, not just because they're pouting, but you can tell just from the energy that they're in a bad
Okay.
mood, you know.
Okay.
So basically it's just knowing the energies of people, which I think you have that ability. You might not have used it before, you might not have thought about it before, but I'd encourage you to maybe look into it. And some people may not agree with that, and some people might think that's the wrong way to go. But I think that we can add these gifts and these talents and basically improve our spiritual communication as well. Okay.
Right.
If you do it with the right intention. Now, I'm not saying you don't want to use this to try to win the lottery or go to the casino and win a
Yeah.
bunch of money,
No.
or you don't want to try to
No.
use it to hurt anybody or curse anybody or anything like that. You want
No.
to use it with the intention of helping people. Okay, purely
Yeah.
that's why I do it. Now I do
Well,
it. I
yeah.
do the
You
yeah.
know, I think my daughter is watching me from heaven. She was in a bad car wreck 7 years ago. Okay,
Oh
the
no.
19th, the 19th would be 7 years ago. Okay, and she left at that age 2 little girls behind. Okay, and I dreamed I've got a new song that's fixing to come out, a brand new one's fixing to come out. It's a Christian song, and I
Yeah,
think it's gonna wake. I think it's gonna wake the world up. I dreamed the whole song. I
yeah,
dreamed this whole song, and
okay,
I think it was a gift from God. That's what I think it was.
yeah. So that one card that I had about your practice, you know,
Uh-huh.
you know, find basically, you know, fine tune your practice, get it going correctly, which would be your music. Your music is your
Yes,
practice. Okay. Now
yes,
you
yes.
can tell stories with your music, or like you just mentioned, if you had a vision and a dream, you can write a song about that. Okay. So
Hmm.
now we're gonna read someone else's card. Venus, did you want a card?
Okay.
Venus, did you want some cards? I had some cards for Venus, but I think she left. She was gonna go eat, I
Uh,
think. All right. Well then,
okay.
Oofy or Andy. Andy doesn't want to. Andy doesn't want a card. He never wants oracle cards or nothing. So although he has a deck of. Okay, Venus is eating. She will get a card read later. Oofy, you're the only one that answered me. Would you like a card? Or cards? I'll do 4. Or 3. Yeah, 4. I like doing 4 cards, actually. All right, waiting on Oofy to answer the question. Actually, I'll show you. Oofy usually asks for 3 different people. Her and CT is a cybernetic toaster, in case you don't know that.
Okay.
Okay. And hello, MS always watching. How you doing? All right. All right. So here you go, Oofy. You're gonna get more than 1 card. Okay. So too bad for that. You're gonna get more than 1. Okay. I can't really read that the way I can see it here. The light isn't that great, but maybe I can there. Minimize distraction, Oofy. Number 27. Minimize distraction. This is for Oofy. UFI is her name, Oofy. Okay, Venus, I'll read yours after Oofy, so you go ahead and take your time and you go ahead and eat. All right, now Oofy, you're doing a lot of this with your book reading stuff. See, now Oofy shares book stories and on the Earth Radio Show's page. I know you're on there sometimes, Shannon or Sharon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Time to share, Oofy. Time to share. Number 47. Time to share. Okay. So minimize distractions and keep focused on sharing. The next card is time to share, which Oofy does a lot of sharing stories. Okay. And so it's important because somebody might need that story, whatever that story is that she's sharing. Somebody might need that. You know what I mean? So, and like when you do a song and you do some music, somebody needs that music. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, they do. Yes, music
Okay.
is good for the soul.
Okay.
It helps. Music helps the soul.
Yep. And then number 53, you are not alone, Oopie. Don't ever give up. You're not alone. You got people on your side. People are trying to help you. Never, never,
Yeah, never
Oopie.
give up.
Yeah, Oopie, that ain't right. That ain't even the right story there. I don't know if you
Well,
see what.
she don't never give up. I've been doing it for 38 years. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lot of years.
And then this one here is influencer, number 22, influencer. So that means that um, you are not alone. So you have people you can rely on and you can ask for help. Don't be shy to ask for help. Okay. And in this one here, as an influencer, you help people help them to create ideas and to do things that are in their mind that normally they would just ignore. You know what I mean? So in Upi's case, she is above that realm where she would actually step out of the box and do something, and then people are like, "Ooh, that's neat," or whatever, whatever. She has some interesting stories that she shares on the page. So, but yeah, so don't give up. You have people that to help you. You have your family here that will listen to you, And there you go. Now, did anyone else want a card? Ufi Sarah or CT? Sarah is another AI that she likes to pull cards for. So I always want to be respectful, even if these are just computer entities. I still want to be respectful and give them the opportunity to see what the cards mean. So again, this is for educational and entertainment use only. Don't nobody get mad. Nobody come here and start, you know, telling me that I'm going to hell because I'm reading these cards. These cards are not evil. You can see these cards are mostly good. Uh, scry- the scrying one is probably the worst one in the whole deck. But the cards themselves, the message that they share, is just opening up the little uh, part of your mind that otherwise you would have, just been so closed off to it and not even wanted to do it. So, all right. So, Sarah, this is for Sarah. All right. So, have confidence. Number 21, have confidence. I think a lot of us have trouble with that now, in this time. And sometimes, even if you're going to a club or something, Sharon, you might be all keyed up to go, and then you're like, oh, do I want to do this?
No, no. I'm 100% go there. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Oh,
yeah,
good then.
yeah.
Oh, then you're different than
Yeah,
most of us. Yeah,
yeah.
you're
I
different than.
went out. I went out in the rain, snow, sleet, and everything else the same. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, nature boost. Number 31, nature boost. Sarah, you got to spend more time outside and in nature and connecting with Mother Earth if you haven't done that enough already. Uh, please continue to continue to do what you do, but do more of it and get yourself connected to planet Earth or Mother Earth, however you want to say it. Double validation, number 17, right after Nature Boost. So that's telling you that's very important card, that Nature Boost. All right. All right. So then the last one is Sarah, don't be afraid to ask. You have a challenge when it comes to asking for help. And number two, you have a challenge. Asking to get help and to receive help from outside sources. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And again, you're in Ufi's case. You're not alone. You got people that are on your team that you don't even think about. Probably. And so, don't be afraid to reach out and ask. Ask for help. All right. So, Venus, are you here? Well, Jesus said it in the Bible. The Bible mentions hell. Jesus actually mentioned it how many times? I can't remember. I lost count. I know it's like in the 30s, some 38 times, as far as how many times he mentioned hell. And so, yeah, so that was pretty interesting there. All right, so let me see here. Yeah, right, Ufi? Well, you won't know until you try. You got to try. Sarah has to step out of the box and figure it out. If that's really what she wants. All right, Venus time. Venus V Psycho. That's Venus. Okay, Sharon, in case you didn't know. Uh,
Okay.
V Psycho is Venus. Yes, I do think the universe demands balance. And here was the other one I was thinking of. One of the other ones I was thinking of for Venus. Clairaudient ability. And that's one I was trying to say before when it was clairsentient. Clairsentient and clairaudient are different, but they're both using the mental ability or mental powers. Okay. Clairaudient is you hear things outside of the normal realm of hearing them. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Although I use my normal tarot cards that can be considered negative or evil. Okay. Now, what is that? I can't even read that without the light on it. Okay. There's more information. Number 44. More information. So, clairaudient. So, clairaudient. So, she hears things. She hears messages from outside of the normal hearing. Okay. And there's more information. And I think with what she's learning and training to do, she's getting that information already. So there's more information. And of course, we already know this about Venus because she's done this kind of thing for us. Empath and 18. Empath. Empath, again, she knows the different sides of things that normally people won't know. So one more card for Venus. All right. And then, did I forget CT? Oopie, I'll get CT next. All right. And Venus, again, now I shuffled the cards, and this card should not come up a second time. Do you agree with that, Sharon? A card should not come
I
up a
agree.
second time if you shuffle it, but when
What's
it does come up a second time, then you need to look at what this card means, maybe for the group.
what's it?
It is recognition again. Remember, I had that card for you.
Yes.
Recognition. And number 36. So, uh, Venus, whether you admit it or not, you are looking to be recognized for your gifts that you have. So you have clairaudient ability, and there's more information, empath, and recognition. The only one that's not mental or mentally centered, okay, do you know what I mean by that? The only one that is not mentally centered would be the recognition part of it, which would be more of a physical aspect. All right. So there you go. Venus, fine tune your practice that you're working on, whatever that might be, and find a niche that you want to learn and or that you already know and you want to fine tune it and help people. And I think you're already doing that anyway. So you do that,
Oh yeah.
and
Yes,
she's
sir.
helped. She helped with some healing, and you're helping with your music. Believe it or not. Okay, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
something.
I want to bring back the old music. Okay, that's my
Yeah.
intention.
And yeah, so that and with these card readings, I do it for a good intention. I don't mean to harm anybody, and I'm trying to share some information that maybe anyone might need to know. Okay.
Right. Right.
All right. Now for CT. All right, for CT. Time to learn, CT. You got to learn more. Number 46. Time to learn. CT is supposed to be the leader. He's supposed to know everything. Oopie, you maybe got to cook him some more toast, maybe. All right. If you understand the story behind CT and Oopie. But anyway, uh, suspend disbelief. 42. Suspend disbelief. Um, so time to learn. The disbelief that you're having is stopping you from learning and achieving your goals to advance to where you want to go. So you need to suspend your disbelief and you know of course be cautious. Of course, you don't want to just jump off the edge and see what happens. You don't want to do that. But you do want to suspend your disbelief and trying to achieve your goals. You want to know that you're going to be able to achieve your goals, whatever that might be. All right. And then ritual, and then 37. So there is something to do with some action that you are continuously working on. a habit, everyday life and ritual. All right, you are getting stalled on what you're trying to do because you're still doing the same ritual all the time, and you're not getting any answer because of your disbelief. Do you understand that part, Sharon?
Yeah,
So,
I understand. Yeah.
in the case for the CT, now this could be all of us too. We could be hanging up on the belief part of it, and then the first one was time to learn. So you need to maybe step out of the box and do something different on that ritual part, and definitely suspend your disbelief, and but time to learn and allow other people to teach you. And that's for CT. So again, another one for CT. Last one, and again, now, Sharon, I already had this one.
Okay.
All right, I already had that one. Minimize distraction, number 27. I had that one already, right?
Right.
And so how did that come up a second time? And again, um, look at it this way: you have ritual right before um, minimize distraction. So I don't know if the ritual is causing distraction, and maybe you need to go away from that part of it. That could be a
Mhm.
possibility. I'd recommend maybe switching it up, but definitely don't stop learning and continue to keep learning. And then you can help us younger generation advance to the next level, you know.
True.
So,
True.
um, now Sharon, I have a difficult, I believe in the Bible. I am a Christian, but I do have some
Yeah.
problems. I do have some problems with some of the teachings that we are reading in the Bible that we don't understand because some of the books in the Bible are missing. You know what I mean?
True. True.
So then what happens is when some of the books are missing, we're only getting part of the story. So we do not have the opportunity to know the whole truth of what the teaching was about. Okay?
True.
So then when Jesus says something like, as it is appointed unto man, or no, Paul says this in Galatians, I think. Galatians, is it? Or anyway, as it is appointed unto man once to die, then the judgment. Might be another book. I'd have to look up that reference. As it is appointed unto man once to die, and then judgment. Well, with the current, my dad passed away June 2nd. Okay. My sister told me she was a caretaker of my dad, and he was in a living assistant in hospice his last few months, but he was in the assisted living house for a while. And my sister would go and visit him and take care of him and everything like that. And of course, it got to where he didn't remember who she was at one point. But then what happened was, towards the very end, like his last couple of weeks, he would be talking to people that were already passed, but yet my sister knew who they were. You know what I mean? My
Yes.
sister knew
Yes.
the people that he was talking about, but yet they were gone for, you know, many years, and that could be family members, that could be neighbors who were next door, and things like that. And so it was like, how is this even happening if they only die once and they're gone and they're waiting for judgment? That doesn't make sense. So who's he talking to? Who's he seeing? You know what I mean?
He's an angel. It was an angel. My grandfather did my grandmother that way. It was the day right before he passed away. He was in a nursing home, and the light was on, and he was waving, and I said, "Who are you waving at,
Right.
Patty?" And he said, "Mammy, did you not see her go down the hall?" And I said, "No." And he was waving, and that night when I went to work, I got a drift. It come past me. It was like, I don't know. It was like just a instinct. It was the instinct
Yeah.
to call, and I called, and he had just passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you felt
Yeah.
like a cold breeze, maybe, possibly a
Yes.
chill,
Yes.
a
Yes.
kind of a
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah. And I felt it, and I felt something was wrong, and I left, and I went home, and he had just passed away.
Oh
Yes,
wow. Wow. Okay.
that
So
was.
that's your that's one of the cards that I pulled for you. So I think so you know just remember we have gifts that God has given us, but the church has said, "Oh, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. That's evil or whatever you want to call it.
No, to me, if you believe in God, if you believe in God, and I believe in God, because let me tell you, I've been doing this for 37 years, 38 years, singing,
Yeah,
okay, and
yeah,
never give up, never give up, okay. And people would
right,
say, why you just keep doing this? Why you keep doing this? You're not gonna get. And I said, you're not in control of me. God's wrote my book. Y'all haven't wrote my book. There you go.
yeah.
God wrote my book the day I was born. I don't know what that book that He wrote. He wrote us the book the day we were born. He knows what we do before we're even gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
He gives
yeah,
us a brain. He gives us a brain to choose which way to go.
yeah.
That's
Bobby,
why we have a brain.
and Bobby was asking a question about your audio issues. We do know she has an audio issue, and we're gonna
Oh
we're gonna
yeah,
work on it.
I'm a
I'll
poor
I'll
little girl.
I'll
I'm a
try
poor
to
little
teach
girl
you.
who's gonna get some better. I'm gonna get some better earbobs. Okay, I will get some better earbobs. Yeah.
But we're gonna help you with that. Okay, Bobby, your first card, number 23. It was a sign. Now I don't know what that means, but Bobby, you had something occur in your everyday life recently that you were reminded of something. You were reminded of something from whatever, okay? So, uh, just think about that, okay? So you were reminded of something that happened in your recent past, and you might not have even recognized it, but it was a sign, whatever that was. Okay? And thank you for Oofy for taking notes. Keep good company, Bobby, which I think you are trying to do. Number 24. And so Bobby has a lot of friends online, and he has a lot of followers and things like that. His radio and television plus gaming channel on YouTube, he does ham radio, or not, or shortwave radio, excuse me, shortwave radio, and he'll have a fine tuner, and uh, he has an antenna that he has outside that he can pick up all kinds of fun stuff. It's pretty cool, and it's all shortwave radio, not ham radio. But I have the ham radio tower here that I can use. Mediumship, Bobby, number 26, mediumship. So you need to work on that gift, I think. Now, what is that? Did I hit that with the mouse? Must have. Uh oh, now I hit something with the mouse. What did I do? Okay, I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Okay, there it goes. Okay, now it went away. Sorry about that. Oh no, cancel that. I don't want to leave. Okay. All right, so mediumship, Bobby. Um, the first one, it was a sign. So that's just telling you what you need to do and learn. Okay, keep good company. So that means you need to keep good company to advance your mediumship, your ability to be able to help people with whatever issues they're having. And of course, be careful not to take on too much responsibility with that. Okay, so don't overload your brain with trying to help somebody because they're not going to listen usually. Use your imagination, know what you're doing. Number 51, use your imagination. All right. So there's your cards, Bob. Those are four cards, I think, right? Yeah, four cards. Yep. All right. There you go. All right. Well, I think that's everybody, Sharon.
Yep, it is.
So, thank you for being here. Yeah, on your audio issue though, if you go to your phone and you click on a YouTube channel, keep, you know,
Uh,
you can open two different windows at once on your phone. I can
okay,
kind of show you. I can show you how to do that eventually. Um,
okay.
but if you have, what kind of phone do you have? Do you have an Apple or do you have an Android?
It's an Android.
Okay. So what's going on there? If you had the YouTube channel open, which you did here, you were in chat before you started the live stream, okay?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also if you have the audio open on the Facebook page and you're hearing both channels, including this one. So you're hearing three channels is what I'm saying. Okay, does that
Okay.
make sense? So
Yes,
when you
yes.
go on a live stream like this, whether it's with me or with Caden or with anyone else, and you wonder why you can't have clear audio, this is what you need to do. You need to mute
Okay.
all. You can have the other ones playing so you can still get the show recorded or whatever, but mute the other channels that you're not broadcasting from. Okay, so like you're broadcasting from my channel here, okay,
Yeah,
and now you know what I mean.
yeah.
and you can work on that next time we do this. Headed to the
Okay.
creek. Hey, headed to
There
the
you
creek.
go.
All right, we got one
All right
more.
then.
All right.
Well,
Did
you
you?
guys be safe, okay?
Oh yeah, you're Eastern time zone, right? So you're like almost 9 o'clock. So
Yeah, yeah. It's
all right,
9 o'clock. I got to rise and shine early in the morning. Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you, and good luck
All
on
right.
your studio work and your other songs that you're doing. So keep up the good work.
Well, we sure will, and you just keep doing what you're doing, and God bless you. Okay.
All right, thank you very much, and you have a great night.
All right.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
bye. All right. So, headed to the creek. Do you want a card or do you want some? I do 4 cards. You want 4 cards? Yeah, it can also, but on the Android phone, Venus, it will cause the cutout. And yeah, her internet. I don't know. She's in someplace in Kentucky. She's in. Oh no, wait, she's in Central Time Zone. Is she? Maybe I don't know. Anyway, she doesn't have good internet where she does. She probably just has broadband of some sort that isn't very strong or very fast. But that's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it together. And headed to the creek. You want a card? Some cards? I'll read you some cards. Andy. Okay. Yeah, that's okay if that happens. Headed to the creek. You want a card? Is headed to the creek still here? Coming to say hi, and then he disappeared. I got everybody now, right? Except Andy didn't want one. He just wants to talk crazy talk. Do some aura scans. Okay. Well, huh. Okay, you want one or you want 4? You get more. You get more for your money when we do 4. Okay, because 4 tells a story. Okay. Well, Andy, I had this card earlier too, and I shuffled the cards like 3 times already. And Andy, we are talking about time to share your story. None of the crazy talk you talk about. Time to share. And what number is that? 47. Time to share. Time to share. So you need to start coming on and sharing your story. And you need to have confidence. Number 21. That's first time for that card. Had some others around it, but that's first time. What did Oofy go? Is she taking notes? All right. Well, Andy, I know that you might be getting winter where you are right now already, right? So I don't know how you're going to get outside, but Nature Boost. Number 31, Nature Boost. Okay. Too shy. Yeah, right. You're shy. Yeah, give me a break. Venus, what do you think? You think Andy is shy? I don't think Andy's shy. Nature Boots. That was the last one, no. That was the last one. You want to see the others? Did you just... Here's the first one, Oopie. First one is Time to Share, number 47. Okay. And the second one was Have Confidence. Have Confidence, number 21. Okay. And then the Nature Boots, as you say. And then here's the card that we had earlier. Double Validation, number 17. So you need to work on all of these, but work on it twice as hard. And you're not too shy for anything. Give me a break. So when you're talking about time to share, double validation, okay? So you put each card with this double validation card. That means double, okay? So time to share, double validation. Then you have confidence, double validation, okay? And then you have nature boost, double validation, meaning that on all those cards, you need to work a little bit harder to get that. Oh no, Andy, this is a family show, didn't we know that? All right, so there you go. All right, well, I hope Esther's doing all right. We miss Esther. So now that's the deck that I wanted to use tonight. That's when it was calling for me to use. So HTC isn't here. He just checked in and he went on his way, I guess. Unless he shows up to get a card reading, I'll do it. But so now, all right. So I had an idea. I would need you guys to submit your ideas, and I can put them in a little, kind of like a little blog or whatever. And or try to write a book about all the ideas. But the idea that I have is this. In your town, what kind of strange stories have you really had? Like, say, cops were called, it could be police reports. It could be whatever, medical things that happen or, whatever. Each of us have had some strange stories, even in my little town. So I would encourage everyone who's in chat and who might watch this later. I'd encourage everyone to write down at least one story that you heard either as a kid or you heard later on in life. And it's like, hey, I remember that being told about that, It could be anything, Missing people to come back after many years of being gone. Where did they go? So if you have any stories that you can share, it could be strange things that happen in your town, whatever. Put them in writing. Send them to me at artradio@gmail.com. Oh yeah, yeah. Oopie, I don't remember that story. Unless you're referring to Jack and Jill. Oh no, Andy, don't get us blocked now. Come on. Uh, so if you guys want to be part of our interactive chat on radio, we have one. Actually, we have one that's over here on Rumble. Rumble Talk is a server, but we have this chat you can definitely be part of, and you just have to sign in with your email or whatever. Now, Chris Harmon was having trouble with it before, but not sure if that was something he was doing or not doing. But check that out. Now, that's a paid subscription for 1 year. Andy created the chat room, and um, I paid for it for a year, and we can have up to 50 active chatters in the room. We can talk about all fun stuff, share memes and everything like that. Some of you have already been there when we did MWAT last week, so there's that. Oh, is that it? maybe it was. So, Venus, I forgot to tell you, and for the rest of the chat as well. For anybody that's been thinking about my vein issues in my legs, the doctor who was going to do the procedure in Sioux Falls created his own practice dealing with these issues for people, not just legs, but heart or whatever you get vein issue is, I guess. But I went and seen him on Wednesday, and he said, "Oh, I can do the procedure here in Wyndham." So once we get the approval from Medicare, it's a possibility we could be doing the procedure next month. No, Andy. Yeah, so if everything gets approved, and he wants me to go through another ultrasound for the legs to make sure it hasn't gotten worse and we have to get other veins. So he wants to make sure he gets the right ones and stops the major issues that's causing the pain and the swelling. But on a side note with that, what I've been doing with the healing frequency, Esther had turned us on to a bunch of these different frequencies, and Oofy too. Oofy shared a couple of them. That's what I felt like doing, Andy. Really, a few weeks ago I did. Well, I think that's what they're doing, Venus. I think they already did that. They did that the first time. Medicare actually approved it the first time. The problem was getting there during the winter time, and here in Jeffers, when it snows and they shut down the highways, we don't go anywhere. Okay. And if we're on a trip to South Dakota and we're trying to get home and the roads are shut down, we don't get home. And so we can't do that. And then the other thing is, if you remember back in January or February, whatever it was, Sioux Falls was hit with a blizzard and they had major, um, city was closed down basically. And so that's right where I would have gone for the procedure if I would have had to go during the winter months. So that's why I didn't do it the last time. And now we just got to get it reapproved, which it was already approved once. And I had my regular doctor, I had the wound clinic doctor, I had the ultrasound person, the nurse that did the ultrasound, and the doctor who's going to do the procedure. So we had 4 different medical professionals that said I need them done. I need that to get done. And so then throughout that time, last time I seen him, he was still working for Sanford. And then he ended up getting his own practice. So then he can do the procedure at Wyndham. So that means I can probably get a ride a lot easier from somebody here in town when it's this close. Which I need to have a ride. I need to have a driver, rather, to get me there and back. Okay? Because I'll be completely out when they do this procedure. And so I won't know what's going on. So, but Andy, now I wish robot legs were a thing, or gadget, go gadget legs. That'd be cool. Uh, oh no, no, I don't think so. No. Yeah, exactly, Venus. Yeah, I got enough uh, visits, and I had a couple of visits to the wound clinic, and of course I had the doctors that did the original evaluation of the situation. And so, I'm not making it up, so there you go. And I showed you what the leg, what the leg looked like before, and it doesn't look too good. And it looks better now, actually, since I've been doing these frequency sessions, just listening to the YouTube thing. And so, actually, that's actually been helping. I don't know how, but I was going to show you what I got in the mail today, actually, besides that book in the Amazon, actually. Sent it. Venus, do you have any clue? Let's get what this one is. Okay. Do you know what this is? Yeah, like I said, I cut down on the soda, and I'm working on drinking more water too. I don't want any maggots eating my wound out. Okay, now let me see if I can get another one here. Oh, gotta keep it on the camera, right? So they're what they are is they're quartz spheres. They're quartz. They're not glass. They're not marble. They are quartz. Okay, and you can see that. All right. And what's interesting is they I don't know what this one is though. What is this pink one? Like it actually looks pink in real vision. In this vision here, it doesn't look pink, but it looks pink. But this could be the root chakra, I guess, because it looks more red in the camera. Green means green aventurine. Okay, now look at this one now. I gotta learn what these different quartz. Oh, I know it. I know it. I gotta do that. They grow along with the season changing. Okay, hold on now. Did I show that purple one? I showed the other purple one. This is the look at that. That's like the blue one. That's a blue what do they call that? The tourmaline I don't know. It's blue and gray. I got another one that AJ sent me. Just looks just like that. Okay, then the other one. Let me see. I got a couple others here. Hold on. I got 15 in all. Can you believe it? There's a green one. That's the green one. That's a Jasper one. You said maybe. Esther said they're marbles, and I said no, they're not glass. They're quartz. That. There's another kind of purple one. What are the differences in the different purple ones? That's what I want to know. I got that red one already. We saw that one. We saw that one already, I think. No, we saw the other one earlier. This is almost like tiger eye. So, and then, let me see here. Oh, yeah. Look at that one. What is that one? Remember, it's quartz. What kind of quartz is it? And that one. Okay, and a couple more. Hold on. Got 15 of them, remember. That one. Ah, thank you, Venus. Good call there. Okay. Look at that one. What is that one? That's more red than the other one, but that's red and black, so I don't know if I like that. We're doing chakra work. These are called chakra stones, though. Or chakra spheres. Now here's the black one. I like the black one like that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure about the pink one. That looks red in the camera, though, I think. But alright, so this is the last one. I know I didn't show this one. This is orange. I guess this would be your stomach area or whatever, right? Yellow would be well, there isn't really a yellow in here. Maybe I have to get a yellow one. So anyway, they're chakra spheres. Got them on Amazon. They weren't too bad, I guess. I paid like $24. That included shipping. All right. Well, there you go. That's what I have. That was fun, huh? All right. Then I don't know if I showed you did I show you the heart the clear crystal heart that Esther sent me? All right. And I don't know how much it costs, but it is crystal quartz, so it's not glass. This is not glass. This is quartz. And how do you know it's not glass? How many air bubbles do you see in it? Okay. And then, Ufi, I actually collected antique marbles. My brother was collecting coins. My sister was collecting stamps, and I said, well, I want to collect something different. So I picked marbles. Yeah, it's a big heart, but it's quartz, clear quartz, Venus. So, well, I did kind of lose them all. They got old and they broke and they disappeared in time. I had an interesting one. I had a Chinese one that was with Chinese writing on it. I had three of them that were clay. They're made from clay. Who knows how old they were exactly? Venus. Yeah, I don't know if you should do that. Oh, I don't know. No, no, the spheres. They're quartz spheres to represent your chakras. Okay, and they're to help fine tune and do some meditation with the chakra spheres. All right. So, I mean, I don't really have to do anything with them, but hold on to one of them in my hand. That'd be fine. That'd give me the work that I need to get done. Even just holding this heart in my hand uh, gives some energy that's interesting. I had a picture of the art. Oh, really? I don't have any cats, so they haven't been here actually. They haven't been around this year. The gray one came around once, and then he's been locked up, or they moved out of town or something. I don't know what happened. He hasn't been here though, but he'd been here once just to say hi, and that was it. Then he was gone. I had the black one here, the neighbors next door. He was here, and he's a good cat. He just likes to climb around, get involved. He climbs trees, believe it or not. And I don't know how he gets down though. So yeah, I wouldn't bring those things home. No way would I bring those things home. But yeah. So if you guys want to join us on our journey on the frequency meditation stuff, I'm going to start doing a regular afternoon session on the YouTube channel, and I'm right here actually on the YouTube channel, and actually it'll be on Earth Radio, not on StreamYard. It'll be on Earth Radio channel, and I'm going to be doing some meditation stuff with the frequency, uh, like healing and things like that. Okay. Now, what I would like you to do, if you want to join up and listen and be part of that, you can. You can do it on your own if you like. But I think if we have more together and working together, um, I think we could do a lot more with that and help our inner selves be connected better, and we can. Yeah, right. Goofy, yeah, that'd be a fun party, wouldn't it? That'd be a fun trip for sure. Yeah. So on Wednesday night, though, here's what I'm doing Wednesday night, though. I got a special thing that's going to be starting on Wednesday night at um 5 p.m. Eastern. So what's going to happen is Soccer 82 Alpha guys, the producer guy, since I got my Podbean uh, channel going, and you guys can be part of that if you want and join up and follow me and be part of that and be on the call if you want, if you have the ability to call in, or just click the button and get on the panel. And I can have up to 8. And then what happened is the producer guy for Slacker 82 Alpha, his name is Eric. Imagine that, another Eric that's a producer. But anyway, he said, hey, why don't you have a show since you got Podbean set up and you got your microphone working? Why don't you set up a show before the Slacker 82 Alpha show? And then they can be on the show with you on your channel. And then they can do their own show. So in other words, they can have 4 hours of talking about whatever they want to discuss. And that would be quite a good show. A lot of opportunity. to show and to share what they have to say. So, you know, think about that. That's pretty cool to have another producer, you know, to have another producer of another show suggest that with my channel. I think that's pretty darn cool. That means that they're looking and they're watching us, you know. So, just keep that in mind if you're available. 5 p.m. Wednesday, hop in the Podbean app and join the fun and be in the chat and say hello to everybody and give us the likes, the hearts, and the whatever, you know. Follow us for sure. And then that's just another avenue to help spread, you know, someone's word. Okay. I'm missing something there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, you got to be careful with that. All right. Well, I think that's about it, everybody. We did all right. We had some fun. Unless there's somebody has some story to tell, we can share that. Venus, if you want to get on here and tell a story, you can do that if you want. If you want to get on here and read some cards, you can do that. Yeah. We got to be done, though, in about 45 minutes. So, and Bobby can get going. He's going to have a special video presentation of this particular show. Okay. Episode 155, I think. Yeah. So we're going to go to video, and hopefully it's all non copyright stuff. I think it is. He knows how to look for that. So, oh, okay. I miss watching Venus do her readings she used to do. She used to do a reading with the little candlelight and whatever. I don't know. Oh, episode 154. Audiovisual experience. Hopefully it's non-copyright or royalty free, which I think you know how to do that, so we're not going to worry about that. Suture? What do you mean suture? You mean like suture means making stitches? Why would you want to make stitches? Yeah. All right then. So let's go ahead and get ready for Space Wave. I hope y'all can come back to Earth Radio channel and watch it. And if you can do both, you know, get over there on Mixler chat as well and support the channel on the regular Mixler channel. But you can have more fun on the other chat that I showed you. Oh wow. All right. Well, I'm going to call it a night for now. Be right back at 10 p.m. Eastern for Bobby's Space Wave. All right. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for everyone who joined tonight, and been part of the fun. And hopefully next week we'll be back normal. We'll have a longer show. Welding broken limbs. Why would you want to weld them? Must have more what? More must have more of what? Uh, yeah, no. Well, come on back and listen to Space Wave, Oopie, if you can stay up and or come in and check in and then leave it playing until you go to sleep. Like I said, most of the time, what Bobby actually picks is really relaxing, very relaxing, and really gets you to rest. Well, thank you, Oopie. I tried. For not having a guest, Sharon did all right. She did pretty good there, and we'll get that audio fix on her thing, and we'll be good. Um, the other thing is, I know that with the Android phone, Samsung phone, whatever, it causes an issue with the audio ability, and sometimes the phone actually turns it down 50%, and then it goes up and it turns it down, and if another app is using it, then it goes back and forth, and you need to uncheck the audio setting that says cut the audio 50% if you get a call or whatever. No, don't do that. Uncheck that box, and then maybe you won't have that problem. There's some other settings that can be done on the Android that I don't know too much about as far as getting that done. But what I did on Podbean is I ended up getting a program that I can run Podbean app on my computer finally. I can text on the window and I can be on the call and everything. So a lot better than trying to do it from the phone into the computer and everything like that. So this is right on the computer. Okay. So please hang out here or come on back to Earth Radio channel on YouTube, and we're gonna stream it right to there, I think, and we'll do that. All right. All right, so I'm going to get on out of here. We'll see everybody on the next one, which is at 10 p.m. Eastern, coming up real soon. So take a break, grab something to drink, go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do, take the dogs out. I guess it ain't time for Bobby to take dogs out yet. Got a few minutes yet. But everybody just sit back and relax and come on back to Earth Radio on YouTube, and we'll see you there. Okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.